They can't get me from up here. Right? You know that the way the model and the sprites collide looks very weird. Hey everybody, it's Mega Plays. Welcome back to more Super Mario 64. In the last episode, we fought Bowser for the first time. And in this episode, we're going to Big Boo's Haunt and already doing the 100 coin mission. And I took damage before getting here. Crap. Here we have this little box that's gonna send us flying, but also, hey, it gives us free coins, so we take those. So, alright, oh, and we have these spiders. Do you have an actual name? Again, I completely forgot. We'll check those out. I'll find out what these weird spider names are. But the way that we're gonna be tackling the 100 coin mission is, if you guys recall, each time we defeated a Boo, they would drop a blue coin. So it's time to go on a super mega ghost hunt. And if you remember the two Boos that came out of this painting, what the heck? Guess I hit it at a weird angle. They actually came from this room instead of just spawning in randomly. But unfortunately, we cannot jump through a painting because we're not dead. No matter what weird Luigi's Mansion creepypastas you might read, Mario is not dead. Oh god. I know a couple episodes ago I was talking about, different Mario theories and all that, but yeah, I've never been a fan of... Oh no. Yeah, I've never been a fan of those theories where it's like, oh, this character was dead the whole time, sort of thing, and like, oh, this story is like a symbol of like purgatory and all that. It's like, oh, you're just trying to be edgy. But the reason why I'm being so quiet is because this thing. Demon piano. I'm out of here. Ow. Ow. Crap. Those things did not drop any blue coins. So I did not kill them properly. Oh well. It's fine, we're back at full health. We're already at 40 coins. So with the amount of boos in this stage, it'll be fine. Okay. We got a Mr. I. And wow, you are very sensitive to getting dizzy. Yeah, but back to with the whole thing with theories. I don't know. I'm just a lot of those. I guess we're going down here earlier than expected. That's fine. I was planning on going down here anyway. But just all those theories where it's like, oh yeah, this character is secretly dead. It's like half the time those are just teenagers, chronically online, edgy teenagers just wanting internet clout, being like, oh yeah, this character is dead the whole time. There's one theory that it's like, oh, this character actually dies, but it's not like a protagonist or anything like that. And it actually is Bowser. But I mean, I don't know. This delves into Paper Mario and Luigi's Mansion a bit, and I don't want to go too far in depth with that because I do plan on, I am considering covering those games, especially Paper Mario, because at least the first 3 Paper Mario games are good. Ow. Here we have another Mr. I here. So yeah, this is actually how you would normally leave the basement if like you messed up on the first or second, or no, in the first or third mission. So yeah, but let's see. I think no, we have not explored everything just yet. But yeah, there's a theory that Bowser is dead in those games, and it's an interesting theory. I definitely recommend look up the whole Bowser's dead theory. Funny enough, I actually found it on a creepypasta website. It was weird. It's like, why is a legitimate theory, a game theory on a creepypasta? Like usually they would talk about, actual, creepypasta experiences. Your typical creepypasta story, especially when it's a video game that's like, oh, I got this weird copy of Super Mario 64 from this shady guy, and the cartridge was really weird, and Mario's eyes were red on the front cover of the cartridge. I don't know why I'm sounding like the number 15 guy while I'm saying it, but that's how the typical creepypasta thing goes. I know that some creepypastas have had a recent resurgence. I was never really a fan of that stuff. The closest I was ever invested in anything that was, of course, Sonic.exe. But Sonic.exe, just I was never a fan of it. Cause the whole thing of, oh yeah, character turns evil, just kills everyone he knows. That's kind of mid, but jeez, imagine walking into a wall, into a random, and just greeted by a massive eyeball right in front of you. That'd be creepy. Well, hey, we're almost done. So we have these coffins. Walk up to some of them, they will slightly just. Oh! Quickly, get it! Hey! We clipped it! Oh my god! Another one! That's amazing! Oh wow. Oh, that was so good. Oh man. But yeah, avoid these things so you don't get squished. But that was weird. Mario froze for a bit there. Oh, he's being partially crushed because of the weird. I don't know. That's freaky. I think that is all of them in this area. Yeah. But I was never really a huge Sonic.exe fan, but I know it's had a recent resurgence in popularity, and really it's off screen. It's right over there. That's where it spawned at. But I know it's had a recent resurgence because of that really cool Friday Night Funkin' mod, and genuinely that actually made me interested in Sonic.exe again. I was actually curious as to what its supposed lore was supposed to be, and it's about that modding itself. I know that there's some really rough drama associated with it because one of I think the director of that mod was a terrible person for multiple reasons that I don't want to get into details, but basically that's what it sucks because the actual creator and the original person who thought of the idea of the mod is a nice person from what I've seen and heard, and so it really sucks that something that they poured their heart and soul into got ruined because they unfortunately associated themselves with horrible people. Yeah, really sucks when things like that happen. Speaking of terrible fan-made stuff like that, reminds me of how I think it was the actor, or two of the director and two of the actors for the fan-made Spider-Man Lotus movie were exposed for being racist, and that is, oh wow, there's a boo up here the whole time. I never realized about it, and it's fine. And yikes, just hearing about that, I was like, dang, wow, that, yikes. But we're not here to talk about controversies. We're here to kill ghosts. And so we have our third big boo fight, and just like that, it's done. Easy. Now the hard part is actually getting up there because, oh boy, this is pretty steep. Yeah. Great. Yeah, the roof is very steep, so it is pretty hard to go up there. But you gotta, come on, trick jump your way up there. Mario, come on. What the heck? Why wouldn't it let me wall kick? There we go. Jeez. Guess I didn't have the proper angle or something like that. So, go. Let's try this again and instead go. Come on. Okay. Let's try this again. But, man, all this, all of that, I was talking about all of that just because of EXE, Sonic.exe. But, if there's one project that, okay, actually, I'm gonna try to long jump this. There's one project that I am. Come on! What the heck? Stop interrupting me, game, with your bullcrap. There's one like EXE, like the recent EXE project that I think is really cool and also very unique. Is I think it's like Needle Mouse no, Needle Mouse Productions is a YouTube channel that covers like superheroes. No, I think it's Project Needle Mouse or something like that. It's a it's an EXE story, but it's like very unique and like if you're one. No, come on! I overshot. I don't know. If you want something that's like more about the analog. It's an analog horror series. Because like the thing with Sonic.exe is that it's like a demon that's haunting the game cartridge, not like anything actually in the Sonic world itself. It's just a thing possessing a Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis cartridge, and it and it affects the actual in-game universe, which is interesting. But yeah, the analog horror, honestly, is a really cool concept. I've never been a fan of horror things like that. Like, you're not gonna catch me playing horror games willingly. The closest that I'd ever be willing to play a horror game is Little Nightmares. Just because it's more like unsettling, just how like grotesque everything is. But it's a it's a platformer. Since I grew up with Mario and Sonic, I'm like, ooh, nice. Okay, we can't do this one. It's just like, yeah, it's just like Jolly Roger Bay. We can't complete this one. I'm sorry, guys. But basically finished my whole long-winded thing talking about Sonic.exe and all that stuff. Analog horror, pretty cool. I've watched videos talking about different analog horror stuff. I know Game Theory has done videos about it as well. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Why am I talking about horror genres in a Mario video? Well, I mean, we just finished the Haunted Castle, or Haunted Mansion level. Wow, you've already covered that many stars? Way to go, Mario! I'll bet you have us out of here in no time. Be careful, though. Bowser and his band wrote the book on bad. Bars. Take my advice. When you need to recover from injuries, collect... Your knowledge is not rare, Toad. We been new. Bunny! Get over here. Gotcha. Yow! Unhand me, brute. I'm late, so late. I must make haste. What are you, very late to an important date? This shiny thing? Mine. It's mine. Finders, keepers, losers. Late. Ouch, take it then. A gift from Bowser it was. Why are you talking like Yoda? Like, a gift from Bowser? It was. Now let me be. I have a date. I cannot be late for tea. Oh yeah, you straight up are the rabbit from straight up are the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. This character is called MIPS. He stands for like a computer programming uh thing. Like MIPS stands for something, but I don't know exactly what it is right now. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in post or find out for a later video or something like that. Let's talk to this guy. Hold on to your hat. If you lose it, you'll be injured easily. If you lose your cap, you'll have to find it in the course where you lost it. Oh boy, it's not looking good for Peach. She's still trapped somewhere inside the walls. Please, Mario, you have to help her. Did you know that there are enemy worlds inside the walls? You mean the paintings or like actual walls? Yep, it's true. Bowser's troops are there too. Oh, here, take this. I've been keeping it for you. Here we go! Wow, another power star. Mario gains more courage from the power of the castle. And I think we have time for just one more stage. What do you guys say? We have this weird trippy oil. Someone's playing Nintendo Switch Sports. Alright, let's go. Welcome to Hazy Maze Cave. Swimming beast in the cavern. Oh great, and then we got these guys again. Ooh, this music. Both ways, fraught with danger. Watch your feet. Those who don't do the long jump, tisk tisk. Make your way to the right. Right is the work elevator and Hazy Maze. Left is the black hole and the underground lake. Red circle, elevator 2, underground lake, arrow, you're here. Okay. We have a remix of the underground theme from Mario from World 1 2. So, here's this map. And let's see if I can get like a much better view of it. Okay. So this is the black hole. We're at the start. So this path on the left will lead over to the black hole. And then we gotta avoid that. And that red thing apparently is what leads us to the underground lake. Okay, we gotta take a... I'm calling it right now that this sign is just telling us how to do the long jump. Which we know plenty how to do. Okay, here's the black hole, and oh boy, is it tricky to get around sometimes. If, like... I've had so many bad experiences with it. Whoa! Okay. Avoid the boulders, avoid the boulders, avoid the boulders. What in the Indiana Jones is this? Ooh. Okay. Alright. And just go through this metal door. And, ta-da! We're already here. And, oh. We're just gonna skip that star, I guess. Oh, I just realized there was another thing in the castle we could have done before going down here. That's fine. Going all the way down here. And we'll get introduced to a new Mario character. Not an enemy. A character. Say hello to Dory. No, she is not named after the Nemo character because Nemo came out after the release of this game, like several years actually. So what you want to do is you want to position yourself, like angle yourself in a specific direction, and Dora will follow that direction. And if you ground pound, she'll lower her neck, and then you can climb on her head. And there we go. So, interesting trivia about Dory is that her Japanese name is Doshi. Sounds similar to Yoshi, trying to imply that they might be evolutionarily related. But Doshi is the same name as, of all things, an enemy from Super Mario RPG. in the West, it's called Bahamut, similar to I think in like a reoccurring Final Fantasy uh, enemy, since the Super Mario RPG was made by Square, who also did the Final Fantasy series. But in Japanese, Bahamut in Super Mario RPG is also called Doshi, and it is basically like a very it's a red punk draconic version of Yoshi. So interesting how wow, wow Mario, wow okay I get it, I get it. My lore explanations aren't appreciated, so I will just leave. Okay, fine, fine, that's fine by me. Next time on Super Mario 64, we'll be making progress instead of, talking about cool Mario trivia because clearly some people don't appreciate it, so I'm not going to be wasting my time with it. See you guys then.